Okay, hello and welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This is a pretty new channel, so I guess everyone's new. My name's Carter. I am a reborn dad and a reborn artist. And today I want to show off my silicone collection. I do not paint silicone, so all of these babies were painted by somebody else. This particular kit was painted by Misty of Kits to Cradle, and she is beautiful. This is the Little Princess kit by Jennifer Costello. I don't know if that kit is still in production or if she is sold out now, but she is beautiful. I'm still sort of nervous to interact with my silicone. It's just more delicate than I'm used to with vinyl, but she's a nice, hefty kit to cuddle with, and her silicone is so soft. It is incredible and just amazing. She's got armatures in her arms, but not her legs. So her legs are floppy, but I think that's all right. Yeah, just want to show off her details a little more. The lighting in here is not good, unfortunately. It is just light, warm light that I don't really love, and I'm also filming at night during a thunderstorm, so I don't know how much that's affecting things. Just want to get that a little over the edge. I don't have a really good tripod, so I'm just sort of stacking it on top of boxes. We do what we have to, right? She was rooted by Kari of, I want to say, Bitty Bunny Nursery, and it's beautiful. It is the softest mohair and just beautifully rooted. So this was, the creation of 3 different artists, and I am just so lucky to have her. Just look at her little hands. She's also dressed up for the summer. I usually like keeping my babies in sleepers. I just tend to go for that. But it's coziest. But it's been so hot this summer, I just had to put them in something warm. Not warm, something for the warm weather. But yeah. She's got an open mouth, can take a full pacifier. I don't have one near me right now. But yeah. Silicones are so cool. I think I might make a video someday about pros and cons of silicones, or silicone versus vinyl if you're a new collector and not sure which one you're into. But I'll save that for another day. I just want to show my silicone babies today and talk about them. Did I say her name? I've named her Isabelle with an E at the end, not Isabella. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, we are back. I was in the middle of recording when my phone died. So, trying this again. This is my Mila. She is the Taya sculpt by Elena Westbrook, and she was painted by Miracle of Mine. I am not familiar with the artist or the sculptor that much, so I'm not entirely sure if she's sold out or not. I think she is, just because I haven't been able to find anything about her. But she is beautifully done. I love her rooting so much. That thicker hair on the top of her head. And I don't know why, but her eyelashes are so perfectly done. I am jealous. They're just beautiful. She's got the sweetest little face. She's got a little open mouth. She is tiny. She's got little fists. You can see in that sleeve. I have a hard time dressing her just because she's so little. Her feet don't even reach the footies in the bottom of her thing, so she might really need some micro preemie clothes, but I am not willing to shell out on those right now. I guess it also depends on like what's good for real babies, and she's fine in this. She's got her beachy, fishy outfit on. But yes, I should have clarified that both she and Isabelle are full body silicones. They are poured in one piece, and yeah, full body silicones. I did have a partial silicone. He was the reborn Emmett, but he is sold. I sold him because I want to invest in another full body silicone, this time a boy. But that's going to be a long ways off. I have a few more plans for my nursery. I have a vinyl boy coming up that I'm just waiting on a few supplies so that I can finish him. But yeah, this is my complete nursery. That's, I think I said in my painting video that I had 5 babies, and that's obviously wrong because I have 4 vinyl and 2 silicone, so that's 6. Yeah. A little bit more about this girl. She came to me secondhand, which is why I don't really know much about her artist, but she was brand new and for an absolutely amazing price. I don't know what it is about the preemies. I just really love the preemies. They're so sweet. They're so good to hold. They're the perfect size and weight for me to snuggle with. I know some people find like the bigger babies more comforting because they're heavier, but for whatever reason, I just like the smaller babies. They're also really fun to paint. They can be a pain to root, but they go faster, which is at least one good thing. But I just like the little babies. They're my favorite, and she is just such a sweet girl. I have the satin square behind her head just to protect her rooting. I don't do that with my vinyl dolls. I probably should. I just feel like my rooting's not worth protecting. But every time I send home a baby, I send a rooted baby. I send home one of these with them just in case you want them. Yeah. I just love her painting. I feel like her skin tone is gorgeous. It's a little darker than mine, I think, but it's a good match. She's sweet. Yeah. Something about her is that she is my cat's favorite. Every time I take her out, she is almost immediately joined by my cat, who you can see right there. He's got a little shaved belly because he's got cancer. He had an ultrasound, but that's the story with him. But he just loves my babies. Yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Miss Mila. Mila Brook. I didn't say the other middle names for my babies, but I'll include them in the description down below. Do you guys give your babies middle names, or is it just the first name? I have a hard time naming my babies, but I always feel like they need middle names. So yeah, tell me about your babies. Tell me if you've got silicone or vinyl. which one you prefer, if you've got both, or if you prefer, if you've got pros and cons for both. I think I definitely believe that there are pros and cons to both, and I love them both. I might do a more in-depth video someday about like the differences between silicone and vinyl for new collectors. I might have already said that in my Isabelle portion. My phone dying really threw me off. But that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, so this is Mila. This is my silicone collection. I hope to be back one day, maybe this year, maybe next year, with a silicone boy. And yep, thank you for watching. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me about your babies, and take good care. Bye.